All praises to the Most High. I've been raising my vibration. Yoga meditation. Just sticking to the basics. Living in the matrix. It's cynical and crazy. But I've been swimming in amazement. Writing all these verses. Reversing all my curses. Walking in my purpose. Doing it on purpose. I'm sure, I'm certain. I'm pure, not perfect. I rise in service. Of God, I'm a servant. Take me high. All praises to the Most High. I've been hustling my whole life. I know the struggle, I know both sides. I'm at your neck like a bow tie. I don't know death, I'm pro-life. I cannot stress, I'm so love and so light and so bright. And me and God are so tight, the light of my life. I'm reaching new heights while I'm reciting my wife. I'm going bravely. Oh, I'm doing greatly. Life's amazing. I guess it is what you make it. This is prayer. This is affirmation. I've been healing. I've been feeling. I've been raising my vibration. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient. I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration. I've been healing. I've been praying. I've been raising. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient. I've been waiting. I've been stacking. I've been saving. I've been healing. I've been praying. Meditating, affirmations, I've been raising my vibration. I've been hella patient, meditating, light and saging, elevating, that's amazing. Dedication, self-preservation, I'm a walking revelation for every agent in the matrix. I'm a king, I'm a lion, I'm a giant, I'm Messiah, I'm in Zion, I'm prolific, I'm so gifted. I see the vision in my third eye, it's so vivid. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration. I've been healing, I've been praying. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been stacking, I've been saving, I've been healing, I've been praying. Meditating. Affirmations, I've been raising my vibration.
Once neglected, now protected, most respected and reflected. Yeah, I've been raising my vibration, healing the hurt, doing the work, never revert. To whack vibes that came first. Peace in your mind, peace in your soul, peace in your home. Keeping it real enough to grow, that's how you'll know. You're raising your vibration, that's how you know. Yeah, you're raising your vibration. Transfiguration, out of stagnation. She remembered who she was, that's a daily affirmation. Don't be mistaken, you're still evolving and amazing. Rebirth and Genesis, just like the chrysalis. Journey in grace, protecting your space. Trust your intuition. In the liminal space, your ancestors been waiting. Your higher self been praying day by day. Keep raising your vibration, yeah.
Peace and love, that's my medicine. I'm heavenly, and my lyrics hit your spirit like a sedative. I'm heaven sent, this is evident, so benevolent. I'm expelling all my skeletons and everything that's devilish. My soul, I'm not selling it. I'm delicate, I've been healing my heredity. Incredibly, I'm in ecstasy, raising my vibrational deficits. This my fate, this my dharma, this my destiny. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been patient, y'all. I've been raising my vibration. I've been healing, I've been praying. I've been raising my vibration. I've been patient, I've been waiting. I've been stacking, I've been saving, I've been healing, I've been praying. Meditating, affirmations, I've been raising my vibration.
Steps off, baby. This ain't just a vibe, it's a sanctuary.
You just walked into the Love Palace. Welcome to a daily dose of D. Wrap yourself in satin truth. This love ain't rushed, it's velvet smooth. Silk on your spirit, rose in your mouth. Let me show you what healing's really about. Ooh, she don't play with pleasure, nah. Only pours it where it's earned. Let it burn slow. A daily dose of D. Let the love run deep and free. One touch and you'll believe. She's the calm, she's the heat, she's the peace you need. Here in the Love Palace, where even broken ships sail smooth. Anchor down, baby, daily dose of D. Your prescription to feel seen. No refills, just show up and receive. Let your ships drift into healing seas. We don't chase waves, we ride them.
Grand rising, grand afternoon, or grand evening, depending on what time of day you are watching Daily Dose of D. I am your host, aka GODDESSDEEOFLUV. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day today. I am enjoying my time. I wanted to stop in today and talk about the subject that came to mind. I'd be over here thinking, y'all, and things coming. A lot of thoughts come to my mind. And particularly, I was on TikTok just scrolling, and I had seen this, and I was like, ooh, I want to talk about this. So here at Daily Dose of D, we talk about many different things. Healing, self-care, relationships, and everything in between. And today, that in between is going to be the 12 universal laws. Now, we have the law of the land. We have even spiritual laws and universal laws. And today, that's what I want to talk about. I'm going to go through 6 of them today, and then I'm come back and go through the other 6 because there's actually 12. So with that being said, our word of the day is universal law, a set of principles believed to govern the universe and our lives, originating from various spiritual and psychological traditions. Excuse me, y'all. And the quote of the day: learning the laws of the universe will change your life, by Pamela Savino. So, with that being said, our title for today at Daily Dose of D is the 12 Universal Laws, Deep Dive into Cosmic Wisdom. So you know how I like to do it. I like to break down the definitions and origins of things. So let's talk about the 12 universal laws. Like I said, it's a set. These are a set of principles believed to govern the universe and our lives, originating from various spiritual and psychological traditions. They outline how everything is interconnected and influenced by spiritual forces. Understanding and applying these laws can help people manifest their desires and even create a more harmonious life. So this spiritual movement ideal is to have positive thinking, the law of attraction, and mind over matter. This came about by people like Ralph Waldo Emerson and Wanda Brain. Remember I did that live about the Rhonda Bryan. I did that live about The Secret. This expanded an ancient principle with a modern self-help twist. So there is where the law of attraction, the law of compensation, the law of transmutation were polarized. The 12 universal laws as a formal list become popular in the late 20th and the early 21st century. Through this, KELLZ speaks of 7 laws, where spiritual teachers and authors compelled additional principles to create the list of the 12 laws. So the full 12 laws are often used in metaphysical communities, coaching circles, and spiritual healing practices. So that is a deep dive into what the 12 laws are. So now we're going to go ahead and get into these laws, okay? So I'm going to do half now and half later. So we're just going to do the 6 of them today, okay? So the first law is going to be the law of divine oneness. This is everything is connected to everything else. Okay, let me say that again. The first one, the law of divine oneness. Everything is connected to everything else. So this law suggests that we are all part of the same energetic source. Spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, all are connected. There's no true separation. Every action, thought, and word affects the collective. So that is the definition of this first law, the law of divine oneness. You hear where it says, you hear people say, everything is connected. You hear the phrase, everything is everything. That is what the law of divine oneness is. So why is this law important? Because it promotes unity consciously. It promotes compassion and, most importantly, accountability. When we realize that we're all connected, selfishness fades and collaboration grows. Hashtag COC, collaboration over competition. So how can we apply this law of divine oneness in our real life? Well, gossiping about someone contributes to toxic energy, and you'll likely experience it in turn. Sorry, y'all, for the noise. So helping someone heal emotional also creates healing in you. So if you're gossiping and doing bad things, you're contributing to the toxic energy, and you will likely experience the same thing. But when you're helping and healing emotionally, it also creates healing for you and other people. This can be real life application of this is, I talk about this all the time, meditation or praying for the world actually rises the energetic frequency of the planet. When you meditate on how you want things to be, or you pray for what you want the world to be, this can help. Well, let me say this. It can raise the energetic frequency of the planet, depending on what you're meditating and praying on for the world. So those are real life applications of how you can apply this first law of divine oneness, okay? So there are some pros to this. The pros of this law is going to build empathy and compassion. It's going to help you be more empathetic and compassionate. It's going to foster cooperation and community and collaboration. It also dismantles the illusion of separateness. This one of oneness helps ones to come collectively together. It's dismantled that illusion that everybody has this person, that these people have to be this way, or this person has to be that way. It is more of a community, a oneness of together. Now, we're going to do the cons because we do duality over here, right? So the con of this is you can over identification with others suffering can lead to burnout. You can overcompensate yourself. You're trying to really do it and make this oneness and all that. And what you're trying to do that, you're working so hard and you get burnout. Okay? Another con. It makes it harder to set healthy boundaries if it's misunderstood. Because you have the law of oneness on your mind, right? And you want everything to be okay. You want everybody to live in harmony. People tend to think that you don't have a boundary. Or they like to, let me see how I can put this. You may have a boundary, but they don't honor that boundary. It's misunderstood. Well, I thought you had worked for peace and love and everybody being as one. And yes, that's true. That's what this law is. But it doesn't mean that you cannot set healthy boundaries to have this law of oneness. So let's keep that in mind. So here's a question I want to ask yourself. We're about to go on break. I'm going to ask you this question, and I want you to ponder and think on this question. How are my actions affecting the collective today? Let me let you think about that for a moment, and I'll be right back after this message.
Peace and blessings, love and light. Pray the Most High gives me insight, grants me understanding to comprehend my task. Forgive myself as well.
This is where Spirit speaks and you finally listen. I'm Alicia Dion, and this is Soul Work. Let's begin.
You were searching in the silence, fighting storms that no one sees. Every tear became a promise of the person you wouldn't be.
Welcome back, everybody. Make sure you go subscribe to Alicia Dion. We did reach our goal. Yes, we did. We want to have her to have more subscribers beyond that 50. But thank you for those that have already subscribed to her. Please make sure you go check out her content. And let's go ahead and keep subscribing as well, okay? So, did y'all think about that question I asked y'all before the break? I hope you did and took some time to reflect on that. So now we're going to talk about the second law of vibration, the second law, and that is the law of vibration. This is the law of vibration is everything in the universe is in constant motion and vibration. So everything is made of energy vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts, feelings, and physical matter all emit vibrations. Let me say that definition again. The law of vibration is everything is made of energy vibrating at different frequencies. Your thoughts, feelings, and physical matter all emit vibrations. So why is this important? Because understanding this helps you take energetic responsibility. Mhm. If you understand this law, you take energetic responsibility. If you want a better reality, you must raise your vibration. How can we apply this in real life? So, positive people feel good because their frequency lifts others. Negative self talk lowers your vibration and can lead to low energy, illness, or poor outcome. Music, nature, love are vibrational boosters. So if you want to have positive energy, in a frequency of positivity, you're going to feel good. You're going to say things that are good. You're going to do things that are good because this is the energy you want with your thoughts, feelings, and even your thoughts, feelings, and even your physical body. If you have that negative self-talk, that's low vibrational. If you're speaking low of yourself, that's going to lead to low energy. So not only are you going to have low energy, illness, or poor outcomes, you're putting that out there to other people. And once I said again, like I said, things that help with our vibration boosters are music, nature, and love. The pros of the law of vibration is it enables conscious energy management. It helps you identify high vibe people and spaces. And it also improves your emotional regulation. Y'all know I love that word, emotional regulation. It's going to help you know how to regulate those emotions. Not the emotion taking over you being able to regulate that. This is the law of vibration. That's some of the pros. Now, some cons to this, it can lead to toxic positivity if you avoid negative emotions. Let me say that one again. It can lead to toxic positivity if you avoid negative emotions. You're like, how you have toxic and positivity in the same word, in the same sentence? That's possible because you're not listening. You avoid negative emotions. You're avoiding negative emotions, so that becomes toxic positivity. So some people might, this is how it could be, obsess over vibes. Oh, I'm such in this good vibe, and they in this good energy, and then they neglect the world action. That's how toxic positivity is. So you find you get in this state, oh, I just all about peace and love and da 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 da. But you're so wrapped up in that you neglect the things that are going around in the real world. You're not even you're not even thinking about that, and you neglect that. That could be a con of this law of vibration. You're so involved, you're so immersed in it that you forget about what's going on in the world, and then you don't even take action and do the things that you're supposed to do. Remember, everything has a duality. So, choose your vibration daily. This could be through food, this could be through music, this could be through movement, and this can be through thought. Yes, that is the law law of vibration. I got something to show you that can help with your vibration. I'm going to show you this right now. Make sure you tune in into these people to help with your vibration. I'll be right back to discuss the rest of these laws right after this message.
You're tuned into Lady K's Lounge, where soul speaks first. She don't need to announce her presence, she just steps in. Room remembers who she is. This is Lady K. Her crown don't slip with attitude and ease. Oh, she don't walk, she glides through smoke and prayers. Velvet nights in her heavy hush. She don't need no sound. You feel her presence before she's around. She's thunder and silk, a stone with grace. Lighting candles just by showing face. Glowing in her space. Don't slip, even when the world tries to make you trip. Lady K, your fire don't fade.
This is the fruit of our hard work. The belief in the entrepreneurial spirit. The new American dream. A toast to my family and life. Till then.
Welcome back, my beautiful people. Make sure you subscribe to Lady K. Check her channel and on her posts as well, because she is doing something over there at Twitch as well, and that information is over there. And then also make sure that you are vibing high with Dre Cobbs, the network. He will be dropping a new track on Friday. And I know King of Higher Self Aladdin dropped something yesterday. So the network is dropping music. And this is good, high vibrational music. And you can definitely have the second law of vibration vibrating to them. Okay? So let's move on. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about the third law. Okay? So this third law is one that I really like. The third law is the law of correspondence. So this law is as above, so below, as within, so without. The definition, the breakdown of this is your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. What you experience externally mirrors your beliefs and emotional state. So this is important because it gives you the power to change your life by starting within. No need to fix everything outside first. Right? The law of correspondence this is very important. This fixes everything on the inside and start loving yourself from the inside. The outside will actually start to fix itself as well. Just like here's an example. If you continue to eat sweets and junk food and pop and soda, and you're taking that into your body, in that, y'all feel me? I know, okay? So, but if you start eating more healthier fruits and vegetables and drinking water and exercise, then your outside begins to fix itself as well. How can we apply this law in real life? So if you feel unworthy, you may attract relationships that reflect the same thing. You might be sitting here wondering, why do I keep getting, you're talking to yourself and you don't feel worthy and I'm not this and I suck and all this. Then you're wondering why you get people around you like that, because that's what you're attracting. Another example of a real life application of this is a cluttered home is a cluttered mind. If your house is cluttered, think about it. You so like, oh, so much stuff, your mind starts getting cluttered. Peace inside often leads to harmony in your surroundings. So what is the duality of this? What are the pros and cons of this law of correspondence? Well, excuse me. The pros, it encourages you to have deep self-awareness. So you're working on your internal part, you're working on self, what you need to do, how you need to heal, your inner child, your trauma. That's what this does. It makes manifestation more precise. The law of correspondence does. It also empowers internal healing over external blame. Let me say that again. The pro of the law of correspondence empowers internal healing over external blame. Think about that. So the cons of this law of correspondence, it can cause self-blame if it's misunderstood. Because you are so involved in yourself and your internal, it could be misunderstood as self-blame. And another con, healing may feel very overwhelming at first. At first, you see, that's the key point. We're not saying not to heal, but one of the things is when you're trying to heal your internal, and this is something that I've experienced when I'm telling you, you go through so many emotions, anger, hurt, you even have a little joy, you have some pain, and that all that healing can feel overwhelming at first. So that could be a con of the law of correspondence. So think about this. To change your life, change your inner dialogue. Okay? So I'm going to go right into the next law because I want to keep this rolling. And I'm not going to keep you too long today. Trying my best, okay? So the next law is this one, is what we learned about in The Secret, the law of attraction. Like attracts like. That's simple. What you think and feel, you attract. Your dominant vibration determines the people, the experiences, and the opportunities that come your way. Did you hear what I said there? Your dominant vibration. So whatever vibration is dominant that you can have a dominant vibration that's negative. You can have a dominant vibration that is positive. Determines the people, the experience, and the opportunities that come your way. This is important because this law of attraction shows you that you are the co-creator of your life. Your mind is a magnet. That's why this law is important, the law of attraction. It shows you are in control. You are the creator of your life. Whatever your mind is generating to, it's a magnet. It's going to take it in. How can we apply this in real life? Constantly thinking about scarcity draws more lack. Right? If you're visualizing love, embodying love, and believing you're lovable, brings real love into your life. Period. You can do this, a practice. I talk about this. Gratitude journal. It attracts more reasons to be grateful. So if you're constantly thinking about scarcity and negative things, it's going to draw that to you. Whatever you think, feel, you attract. This is the law of attraction. The duality of it. The pros. Excuse me. Let me get a sip of water real quick, y'all. Okay. It empowers mindset shifts. Once you realize this law and how it attracts things, it empowers your mind. You can have a mindset and shift it to a different direction to get what you want. It's going to build intentional living. You're going to live with intention. Yes. It attracts aligned experiences. So what you're attracting is going to align and you're going to experience that. Now, the cons of this law of attraction may lead to denial of negative feelings. It can be disheartening if manifestation doesn't happen quickly. You have the denial of a negative feeling. I'm not negative, but I say I am. I say those words, I feel those words. I'm not a negative person, though. And then you're like, I'm manifesting these things, I'm saying these things. Let me tell you this one, baby. Let me tell y'all this one. This one was the one for me. I'm manifesting, I'm doing the things that you say, and it wasn't moving to my speed. Because I wanted it to happen quickly. So you can get a little disheartened. But know that this law of attraction is coming. Whatever you attract, it's going to come your way. It might not be quick, but it's coming. Either negative or positive. So think about this. Don't just wish. Align your thoughts, emotions, and belief with what you deserve. Okay? There is a book called Manifesting Your Next Chapter with Our Law of Attraction. It's a workbook. I got to look to see who it's by. Hopefully, I'll be able to drop it in the link there. It's called the Law of Attraction Workbook. I believe you can get it on Amazon. So now we're going to take a quick break, okay? Take all that in, and then we're going to go to the next two laws right after.
Sage with the pain, prayers with the grind. Trauma in my DNA, but I still realign. Roots in the dirt, spirit in the ceiling. This ain't just therapy, this that blended healing. Concrete rose, yeah, I bloom through the feeling. Tapped in the truth in these healing realms. Stitching my soul in them blended healing realms. From the stoop to the shrine, I've been earning my life. Didn't pray for a savior, had to learn how to fight. Burning sage like incense, but my spirit don't fold. Still got pain in my pocket and this mic I hold. I ain't soft, I'm sacred, that's strength in disguise. Eye to eye with my demons, I ain't blinking this time. Broke every curse that was signed in my blood. Now I dance in the storm, make a waltz out the mud. Meditating in chaos.
going. My past ain't changed, it's gold, I'm growing. Every wound is a prayer in disguise. I bleed true and I rise.
I mix sage with the pain, prayers with the grind. Still drama in my DNA, but I still realign. Every roots in the dirt, spirit in the ceiling. This ain't just therapy, this that blended healing. Concrete rose, yeah, I bloom through the feeling. Tapped in the truth in these healing realms. Stitching my soul in the blended healing realms. Blended healing realms.
Welcome back, everybody. Make sure you go over there and subscribe to Blended Healing Realms. Got some good things going on over there. I need to check that new series that's coming out as well, okay? So go subscribe to her as well as many other things that are going on, okay? So let's go on and go ahead and get into the next law of attraction. And this law is the law of inspired action. Okay? The law of inspired action. This is take action aligned with your goals and intuition. So you must pair your intention with your movement. Listen to your intuition and acting from that space. It's how you bring your visions to life. The divine gave us the intuition for a reason. So we need to listen to this. This law of inspired action is taking the action aligned with your goals and with your intuition. This is important because it bridges the gaps between the spiritual and the physical. Let me say it again. This law of inspired action, it bridges the gap between spiritual and the physical. Manifestation needs momentum, needs movement. Okay? We can apply this in real life. You want to write a book? Start writing when the inspiration hits, even if the full plan isn't clear. If you're guided to reach out to someone, do it. Your intuition is telling you to do that. That could be your next opportunity. And when you're tired, okay, y'all listening? When y'all tired, rest is inspired action too. Okay, let me say this again. When you guys are tired, to be part of the law of inspired action, rest is an inspired action too. Okay? I'm saying that loud and clear so we all can hear the same thing. Let's go ahead and talk about the pros of this. The pros of this law. It encourages trust in intuition. You begin to trust your intuition. It fosters movement and clarity, momentum, and it keeps dreams from becoming stagnant. Yes. Now, the cons of this can be misused as impulsiveness. Instead of listening to your intuition, now I've done this. I used to be a very impulsive person, and sometimes I still am. I have to tell myself, calm down, D, hold on. It can be misused as that. And sometimes hard to discern inspiration from fear. Mm-hmm. So don't wait. Flow into alignment. actions. Okay? Don't wait. Flow into aligned action. That is the law of inspired action. So I'm going to go right into the next law that the final one I will be talking about today. This is half of them. And this is the law of perpetual transmutation of energy. Oh, y'all ready for this one? Y'all ready for this one? This is energy is always changing form. It never dies. Energy never dies. It evolves, it moves, and it transforms. You can turn low energy into high energy without focus and effort, and vice versa. This is important because you're never stuck. You can shift out of fear and anger and lack into strength and peace and abundance because energy is always changing form. You can apply this in life through transmitting your heart work into the art or wisdom. You can turn anxiety into action. You can use breath work, music, dance to raise your vibration. The law of transmission of energy. Now, the pros of this is going to promote hope and flexibility. It's going to reinforce the power of your transformation. You feel me? And it's going to validate emotional alchemy. This is the pros of transmuting of this energy. It's going to give you hope and flexibility and reinforce that you have the power of transformation, and it validates your emotional alchemy. Now, the cons could be some may suppress feelings instead of transforming. Instead of changing the feeling of anger, pain, hurt, into joy and happiness and abundance and peace, you suppress those. It's okay. You suppress those. Not all energy shifts are instant. So once again, patience is necessary. This is just like the other one. It's not going to happen right away. It's not always quick. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Man, excuse me, y'all. I apologize. I'm moving this energy around and it should happen right now. No, it's not always instant. Sometimes it is. Sometimes it's not. So this is where patience is needed. So think about this. Transform your pain. Don't numb it. May I offer to transfer your pain and not to numb it. Energy wants to evolve. Okay. So those are the 6 laws that we went over today, y'all. I will be back with the remaining 6, but I want to leave you with this thought. You are a universe within a universe. May I offer that you learn the laws and you will learn yourself. These are keys to mastering your mind, relationships, and your reality. Okay? So I'm going to let you go for today. Hope to see you at the ships tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with me and my lovely captain, Queen KELLZ, okay? So thank you for coming to the Love Palace Daily Dose of D. I appreciate you all, and I'm back, y'all. Go tell somebody that you love them, and those that you don't love, you go ahead and tell them that you love them too, because it might help you, and it especially help them, but it especially help you. Have a good day. See you real soon. Peace and love to everyone.
Yo, just pull up to the Love Palace. Ain't no cap here, just facts and feels. D and KELLZ on the mic. We talking ships, all kinds. Pull up and unpack. Kiss and cut. Friendships that held me down through the struggle. Companions who dipped when I stepped out the bubble. Family ties that tug, some tight, some frayed. But we lay it all out, let the truth get played. No judgment, just lessons on velvet chairs. We speak from the gut, raw love, stripped bare. Got a steed, got that glow like sage in the wind. Queen KELLZ hit the mic, truth spilling again.
Ships, we talking, we walking. No filters, just real. Love Palace, the spot where your soul. All those vibes, we ain't letting them drown. We lift ships up, never tear them down.
Feel love like she don't just love, she heals and keeps. Let go, let flow. Daily dose of thee in the land free. In the Love Palace, ships dock even here. Yeah, we got the
Come back when your heart needs reminding.
D is divine, B is daily, D is love, a daily dose.